Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Don't mind me. I got my tea. It's Memorial Day. That was pretty chill. Where's my pen? Oh, there's my pen. Okay, we're good now. Oh, is everyone home? Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. There we go. I thought maybe I can just switch it. But I suppose not. Needed to. It wouldn't be too bad. Okay, there's one. I really like that one. Let's see. Where is my always on top mode? Always on top. Honestly, I think it's fine. Yeah, looking at some stuff. Probably, yeah, it's fine. Mostly the front. It's this one. as well go into. Why is... That's fine. It's not because of symmetry. Is it? No, it's not because of symmetry. I think it has... There you go. Yeah, just have to turn off backface. Well, turn on backface colon, and that fix it. Okay, we fixed it. Oh, that's fine. I remember I turned it slightly. Like something doesn't seem right, but I remember why. I did a slight turn outwards. wonder what that one looks like. Oh, very much the same thing that I kind of made before, but I need to just combine these two and kind of go from there. I kind of noticed that this whole part is 1, 2. You have the wrist right here. I don't know why I had it separate in pieces like this. So you kind of get from like whatchamacallit, when you step away from your stuff for a while and you come back and you're like, why did I do that? Makes more sense to might lose some of the details. I'll just go ahead and mark this. Just in case. I think what originally kind of threw me off when I was first making this was because one of the references that I was going off of had kind of a different look to it when it got to this point of the leg on the front. But after some executive decisions, I decided wasn't a fan. My tea is warm enough. It's not scalding hot anymore. Just the way I like it. I'm usually not a hot drinker, like a hot drinker, but I'm really enjoying a warm glass of warm mug of matcha tea in the morning on a 90-degree weather morning. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Kind of like it when it's like not perfect, you know, there's like some variety to them. Okay. Just need that part. Let me see what this has in it. Maybe you can. Nope. Of course. Wait, do I want to kind of go this route, or do I want to go with something else? I can go this route. Or I can go. I think I might go the other one and see if I can find it. Maybe. Because I can... can sculpt the feathering kind of details like I did with the wings. Fat tacos, some big fat tacos. So big. I'm going down that whole less is more around and see what it kind of looks like. think that should be fine. Maybe. Ugh, fuck. Good stretch. Good stretch, team. Yeah, I think that way better. Okay, I think that's fine. I'm just coming with a clay standard and not damn standard. I'm kind of just adding that crease in the center that kind of gives it more of a stylized feather look instead of a fur. And sharpen up the edges a little bit more. Don't need anything too strong. Let's just take a couple strokes. kind of gives a more like leaves, but leaves and feathers and kind of sometimes. I mean, I think it's because they have that crease in the center that kind of makes it look more alike in a way. Whenever you're doing things stylized like that. Be a little wrong, of course, because I wouldn't know. Just based off of my experience of this single feathers that I've ever made in my entire art in life. And growing up, whenever I did draw, all I did was draw a bunch of leaves. Like that's all I was. I drew like leaves on things, leaves and branches and shit. So like the only experience I have is being bored and drawing a bunch of leaves on the front of a folder. Is this okay? It's like, is this Dynameshed or is it whatchamacallit? Subdivided. I couldn't remember which one I did for it. Which probably should have been obvious when I move it around. It does that thing. That just means it's subdivided. Dynamesh doesn't do that. I used to not like that until I realized what it was actually doing, kind of. I always thought there was something wrong whenever I move it, and then it like gets all pixelated for a second. I thought I was doing something wrong. I realized that's just what it does. I put it on low so I have a little bit more control over it. Yeah, I have to do a couple more strokes than usual, but I do like the control. Wonder if that command still works. No. It does not. I used to have a command that would make the song pop up in the corner of what's playing on my Spotify list. But I couldn't remember if it was because I remember I was using like some website and it had like some stuff that you could do, but it was behind a paywall, and I was subscribed at one point for a while. So I'm pretty sure it still have it. It's just behind the paywall, and that's why it doesn't work. It's fine. There's another one that I had where every time the song just changes, it pops up in the corner to let you know, hey, this is what song's playing. Else. Oh, okay. I was kind of on the fence today. If I wanted to stream or not. But like I want to get this done. Well, not done, but I want to work on this more. So I was like, I'll stream. Today is a holiday, but I like doing this. It's fun. So holiday or not, I like this. It's relaxing. It's fun. Something good to start off the morning with, you know. Wake up, drink some tea or coffee or whatever. Do some art before the day. It's nice. It's relaxing. It gets you ready, you know. You don't just wake up and go ham. Kind of wake up, ease your way into the day. My daily ease is pretty long now that I think about it. I usually wake up around like 7-ish, late, around 7:30 to 8:30-ish. And then I just lay in bed and stare at my phone. Debating on if I want to actually get up out of bed or not yet. Then usually around like 9:30 or so, I actually start doing stuff. In this case, I vacuumed. Did some minor cleaning. It's like quick clean, vacuum. That's pretty much it. I try to vacuum like once a week or so. Sometimes I kind of forget, so it happens. And then sometimes it's like my day is so busy. I don't want to be that guy that's upstairs vacuuming at like 10 p.m. or something like that, like some random ass hour at night. I'm like, I'll do it in the morning. I'll do it the next day. If I didn't live in an apartment, oh shit, I'll be vacuuming at 11 p.m., 12 p.m. But I got people actually under me and around me. I don't think they would appreciate it if a night owl is vacuuming in the middle of the fucking night. And I'm not really a night owl, it's just I wake up and I do so much in the morning. I front load my schedule. So it's like I wake up, I stream, I work out, I go to work, well, work out, shower, eat, go to work, finish work. And that's usually around like 7 p.m.-ish, so I could vacuum in, but by then I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. I want to relax, play some video games. Maybe edit up some videos or whatever. Oh. My mornings is my art time, relaxing. Then this method, because it kind of accounts for possible burnout too. I was watching this one video where you're talking about avoiding burnout as an artist. I wasn't even like, it was just something that just popped up on my YouTube recommendation. I was like, oh, sure, why not? I got nothing else to watch. I'm taking a shit. I can't go anywhere. And one of the things was just putting like a short allotted time per day for your art, but not do it like all day. That way you have time to, you know, relax and do other stuff. And when it's just allotted to like, you know, 3 or 4 hours a day, it's not as, I guess, intense or something. So you're less likely to burn out, and if you don't feel like doing it that day, then it's only like 3 hours, you know. It's not as bad. Well, in my case, it's 3 hours. They're talking like 30 minutes to an hour, but I feel like I won't really be able to do too much in 30 minutes to an hour. when it comes to 3D anyway. And so far, it's been pretty good, honestly. 3 days a week, 3 hours in the morning. It's definitely kept me from feeling the burnout for sure. Yeah, that's honestly one of my better buds. Not gonna lie. Quite satisfied with that. I keep seeing it on the corner of my eye when I'm working on stuff. I'm like, yep, that is the butt. Okay. That should. Okay. This is when it gets a little. Not yet. I forgot there's one more thing that I need to do. I was like looking around. I was like, what else was there that I had to do before I get into posing? I just have to do this with this hand. I forgot to use. Forgot the mapping for a second. you go. Make sure I save this. Load. Mode always on top. Starting with pure ref. I got it set up properly. Usually I like to just thin out. I used the wrong one. Thin and point. I don't want to be too that makes sense. More when it's like rounded more, it's more of like a comes to certain art styles, it's more of rounded is more used on males, while sharp are more for females. Just from my observation on things, especially when you look at like chins of characters and stuff like that, you'll notice that females are more pointy. All the guys are more rounded. Kind of like, and that it's like sharper, but also softer, if that makes any sense. All guys are more rounded and jagged in a way. That's just from my personal observation. Okay. And then this is personal preference. Makes it easier to rotate around when the other hand is gone. Okay, now it's like rotating around the way I want it to. But come here. I believe remesh by union. I think that was. I don't think that was it. I don't think that was the one that I needed. Maybe it was. 1 second. Let's see. Just said it did it really high, which I don't really want. Yeah, did I accidentally make the other hand come back? I think I did. Yeah. I went too far back at one point. I can't just Dynamish it, it'll do that. What happens if I just go for regular Dynamish? I don't want that. And it'll be extremely high in order. But if I do that, it should. clips. I think it is Union. Yeah, it's Union. Yeah, it was Union. And then I can that Zbrush it. There we go. And it kept all the groups. They hit the Windows key. believe. That would be what I'm looking for right here. We'll see. I had to do the nail separate, of course. I just need the spot for where the nail is gonna go. Yep. Working on low. Fire right there. This one definitely right here. It's just finding the one right there. You'll see what I'm doing. Just kind of gonna extract it and then I'll mold it a little bit better. Cord in a way. Point. Oh, too far. Yeah, a little bit lower. Yeah, right there. Kind of want to pull it, but not. I think I might have. That should be fine. Maybe. You want it to curve downwards. And nails. Go ahead again. Keep it sharp. I'm gonna go back to the finger. Once I get the nails to how I kind of like them, then I'll go back to the finger and actually kind of sculpt around it so the nail looks more embedded into the skin. Like tucked in there instead of just look like it's just laying on top of it. Is what it's not what we want. Gotta get the initial shape first that I want. Probably could do it with let me see something real quick. Okay. I'm just gonna select that. Do that. Go here. Nope. Let me see something. No, not the deformer. Arc. Nope. Oh, so that's what the extender does. Normally I just use, not for this, but normally I do we stretch. Let's see what stretch does. No. Kind of does more, but I want it's doing the exact same thing as, it just does it more uniformed. Does the same thing as when I pull it using the move tool. It's just seems more controlled, if that makes sense. More uniformed, I guess. Because whenever I remove it manually, it's gonna have to kind of go to both sides and fuck around with it. Which I ended up doing anyway, so. Yeah. Damn. Oh, 1 second. Let me turn this on. There you go, caption. Oh, saving. Yeah, I didn't really. I was just doing this, but with extra steps, so I just not worry about it too much. You really can't go wrong with P Persona music, especially 5. 5 was on something. They were cooking in that studio. This is the instrumental version, but Rivers in the Desert, that shit was, let me find, here it is right here. This is the, with the vocals, shit was fire. Like they were cooking.
It's now or it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time it could be my moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission?
I'm gonna turn this one up a little bit. Most of these songs are like stuck in my head because I plat this game. How many hours I put into P5 Royale? It was only like 200, like 150 to 200. I had to like look. I really can't wait for P6. Like, I don't play the spin-off games, I'm gonna be honest. They're just cash grabs, let's be honest. They might be good, I don't know, but to me they're just cash grabs. Like, I love the P series. I'm not that far in love. One little funky, 1 second. There was another P5 song that was like it was like when you're running up the staircase. Is the song just called Staircase to Paradise? Let me see. Is it that easy of a song to look up? It's nope, it's not. Searching up Staircase just pulls up 2 songs from Final Fantasy 14. That is not what I'm looking for. Is it Our Light? Let me look. No. Alright, Persona 5. This song's fire too, I'll be honest. At the okay, so it's throw away your mask, Our Light, and I Believe. But I don't have that on here. I think this is the song. Nope. Let me look up I Believe. This might be the song. Oh, my stomach's hurting. Oh yeah, this was it. Sorry, I went off on one of my little tangents. I'm about to be a survivor of a tummy ache.
I thought that I told you I'm not a robot, no. I thought I told you I'm not a phantom, I'm in your face. It's time to show everything we got to find a way out from this fake mirage. Our life is happening in front of you right now. It's time to seize it. I believe one day we may just be able to touch down on the star. All the road we have to go, the road is path we shall proceed until the end of our road. There's no turning back for us, 'cause we will never give up. It's our turn to get back, to grab the future which we fully believe, and it's not given to
All right, let's see what I can do here.
us. It's earned, and I believe we can fly up in
Maybe an inflate. We'll see.
be able to touch down.
Yeah, just a little bit. And then
The road is path we shall proceed until the end of our road. There's no turning back for us, because you know that I believe we can fly up in the sky. One day we may just be able to touch down on the star. Off the road we have to go, the road is path we shall proceed until there's no turning back for us, 'cause we will never give up.
yeah, life, man. Oh shit, why is it? There we go. It was like stuck. Kind of like that. Hmm. No, my finger's just weird. Okay. My pointer finger, it's like this curve, but opposite. That's more curved like that. Then my other fingers are curved like normal, like this. I was sitting there like, the fuck? I look at my other fingers like, oh, okay. Just being weird. I have like reference images and I also just use my own hand too. Can't beat that. First, my hand's not as thin. Sometimes I'm like wondering if it's nails just too high up or too low. We'll see. Kind of just placing this for now. And then if I need to adjust, I will. Just working at the lowest. And then I'll do another once I subdivide it and all that stuff. I subdivide it once, I'll go back over again to clean out. Yeah. Kind of just trying out different things like tools to see which one will get the same results I'm looking for. I think the inflate one definitely does inflate into a sharp, not sharp, but a pinch maybe. The last one I did was a clay buildup, but I think the inflate into a dam standard and then a pinch might be closer to what I want. Yeah. Seems to hit the spot a little bit faster. And then maybe we'll hit it with a clay buildup, but reverse to kind of carve it like that. Oh yeah, that's it right there. And we'll smooth it. Nope. We'll probably end up smoothing it once it's higher. But I think that actually is what I was looking for. Yeah. So a inflate into a damn standard. Definitely seems to be a way. So it's kind of doing each finger differently from the first, just to try to figure out what I like to get to the same point. You can do a bunch of shit just to get to the same thing. Just really gotta give out the time to experiment, you know? That's what I was kind of doing from this finger all the way to this one. This one I kind of did the same as this one, but not as much. This one started with a clay buildup. There we go. Okay. Once I finish the and then it's pretty much getting into the best part. Posing. After that, I think I got everything that I needed to do for now before I pose and fix up anything, you know? I am still gonna redo the hair, but I feel like I'm gonna do that after I get through posing it, because doing the hair, it's off symmetry anyways every time. So I typically don't worry about doing things in symmetry when it comes to the hair. I turn off symmetry anyway, so unless there's something like absolutely symmetrical with the hair. Some characters do have hair like that, some don't. A lot of them don't, so I don't worry about symmetry when it comes to that. Today is a workout and hair wash day. I usually wash my hair like twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. In between, it's mostly just like a, not really a rinse, but like a spritz of water in there with some hair moisturizer. Keeps it all easier to manage, honestly. You never have to pick it or whatever like that. You can't do your hair when it's dry. You're literally just killing yourself at that point. It's torture. So what I do is I get my hands wet a little bit, you know, just put some water in my hands. Not a lot, just get my hands wet, and then I run it through my hair to get my hair a little bit wet, but not too wet, not like a wash or anything. And then when it's the right consistency that I'm looking for, then I add in some of my hair moisturizer or hair lotion with the castor oil, and that makes it easier to pick through and manage throughout the week. And you gotta make sure you got your silk cap or whatever before you go to bed. So I'm wearing right now. I got like a silk cap on right now. I literally just roll out of bed and start upstream. That's what I like about the whole VTuber thing, you know? I can just roll out of bed and look like a hot mess and not be worried. And once I get done stream, I start getting ready for the day. Friends blowing up my phone right now. They're wanting to get something and they're trying to figure out if they want to get it or not. They're like, hey, can you convince me to either get or not get this? And one, I don't even know what the fuck it is. So I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I'll help you in like an hour or so. For now, just list the pros and cons of this said thing that you want to spend money on, and I'll get back to you in an hour. I have a feeling that by time that hour comes, them listing the pros and cons, they'll have an idea of what, if they really want to buy this or not, spend the money on it or not. Really, that's all you really got to do sometimes. That's all you really got to do. If you really want to get something, one, list the pros and cons of said thing, and then sleep on it for a while. Yes, that's what works for me anyway. And then you go for the secondary opinions and stuff. If you're really still stuck. And usually by then, you have an idea if it's like worth the buy or not, you know? So, pros and cons, sleep on it, then ask. Do all at once if you want. So, I have a feeling that they'll probably figure out that they do or do not need said object by the time they're done listing the pros and cons. Yep, they figured it out. I don't even know what those are. Let me Google it real quick. Oh. Okay, they're shoes. I wonder. I was like, I don't know what Doc Martens are. I just checked, and they're like, I bought them. Like, oh, okay. It sounds like you didn't need convincing at all. Enjoy your new pair of Doc Martens, I suppose. I'm really bad when it comes to stuff like shoes stuff, because I'll wear the exact same pair of shoes with everything. Well, not everything. There's like, you know, obviously dress attire, like if I'm dressing up for something. But there's everyday wear. Usually just wear the same pair of shoes. I only have like 3 pairs of shoes. My everyday wear, which I got when I was in Japan, that was because I needed new shoes. Because my last pair, they were completely like flat on the bottom, so they had no grip to them anymore. And when I was in Japan, it was definitely a little sprinkly, so I almost broke my neck like 5 times. Where one foot would kind of slip, but you catch yourself. Yeah, I kept doing that, and I was like, shit, I need to buy new shoes. So I ended up buying new shoes. They had a Converses, and I was like, I'm gonna give me some Converses. I like Converses. So I ended up getting me some Converse as well as out there. And then I have barefoot shoes. That I wear whenever I'm walking. I have like a treadmill that it's like a desk treadmill, and my desk is one of those desks that can lift up. So usually when I get done with stream or whatever, I raise my desk up and then I place the treadmill underneath there and I walk for like an hour while watching anime or whatever. Nice little sweat. And then that's my workout and shower. It's like I'll walk one day, I'll row next day, walk, row, Monday through Friday. Row for about 20 minutes to 30, 20 to 30 minutes. Usually just one episode, so about 24, 25 minutes. And then I walk for 2 episodes, which is about, you know, an hour-ish. 40-ish a minute, 45, 50. Both get the sweat going, so that's all you really need. Nothing too intense, definitely sweating. It's better than, you know, sitting around all day doing absolutely nothing. The sedentary, or whatever they call it, lifestyle where you're not, where all you do is just sit. You don't want to do that, especially as you get older. So that's usually what I do. It's low impact and good cardio. You can get the blood going. It was like everything you need in a workout. Definitely prepares me for my next trip. I'm glad that I started doing this routine like a couple months before I went to Japan, because holy shit, it was a lot of walking, and I put in like 20 to 25,000 steps a day. If I did not do that prior, I would have been dying, I'm gonna be honest. Everything's just so walkable, you know? I think yeah, I did. There we go. I raised the subdivision by 1. I'm just kind of going back and smoothing it and kind of hitting it with that. Not too high up, is it? No. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure it wasn't too high up to where it was getting to the edge of the nail. So I have the old transparency. This one is actually like right up on there. It's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you can tell. But I can just pull that in. Yeah, right there. Okay. Not like it matters too much, but I just like to add that in there. And a little tap smooth. Not a smooth, but a tap smooth. I'm just tapping in different spots, just, you know, and letting the brush kind of handle the rest. Here we go. Okay. Kind of forgot that was a thing. How do I want it is? I think if I do freeze, then mirror and weld, and then reconstruct. There we go. Yep, perfect. Freeze and reconstruct. That look. No, it doesn't. Oh well. I know how to fix this anyway. High as fuck. It's fine. Okay. And his hands. This extract will rename nails. There we go. Okay. Color should I make the nails? What do we paint our nails like today? We're just gonna keep it kind of like same, you know? Let's see. What do I want to go with today? It tells me to go with like a red of some sort. You know, like the same color red as, ooh, maybe like that. Same color red as the talons, you know? Ooh. Yeah, fucks with it. All right. Definitely know what I'm doing, what most of tomorrow will be. Well, all of tomorrow is setting up the pose. I'm going to combine like this row, and that row, make like 3 rows with 3 different parts. I can move the wings around and stuff like that. But it's pretty much in the pose phase. Okay. Mm. I'm gonna grab. All of that. Had to make sure. Yeah. I don't know why they just turned red. Oh. The eyes are what I'm more worried about, to be honest. Like, there we go. It's because I had the tool set to poly paint. It was better off if I had like on a move or something like that. Wait. Oh, it's because it turned off. There we go. It wasn't because of whatchamacallit, it's because I accidentally turned off the color for him. So poly paint had nothing to do with it. It was just okay. So they need to make sure that there is no mask on everything. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing is masked. Kind of like right there. Yeah, lift it up like that. Until will be adjusted accordingly. I think I'll make the tail longer too. Like I'll pull it out a little bit more and fix that up, but definitely going to lift that up like that. Let me turn off symmetry. And then honestly, this part probably could be using the transpose tool. This is not anything too crazy. I could just use a transpose for this one. But it's fine. Yeah. Lift that. Probably higher. Like around this height. Probably come out more along those lines. Right there. Okay. one too. Something like that. Maybe adjust it more once I'm gonna place a rock near here and one risen up. I kind of want to get in the position that I wanted in, and then I'll start building the rock formation around it. I feel like, because normally what I do is I make the object and then I try to make the body around the object itself. So I'm trying to pose the body and then make the object around the creature and see which one's better or easier for me. Which one I like the most. Oh, we'll see. I don't have symmetry on, do I? Okay, no symmetry there. No symmetry there. And I'll turn off the symmetry there. Oops, I didn't accidentally click something, did I? No, okay, I'm good. You can see what I have selected here too. I just noticed that. It's like only black in that one, and then it's kind of faded on that one. That's cool. Never noticed that before. Just noticed it now. It's the little things, really. Okay. Both legs are going to be different positions. I'm just kind of moving them to where I want it. This one will be more raised, and then the talons will be shifted more forward, like a line. This one will be a lot lower. Be a lot lower and facing downwards and stuff. I'm going off a reference image, so I'm kind of going for, and then I'll move the wings inwards, like they're flapping a little bit. And then the weirdest part is gonna be this portion of the body, but I think if I kind of like played around for a little bit on the weekend. I didn't commit to it. I just wanted to see something, because you know, sometimes you're like asleep and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, what if I do this? So it's like that thing that bothers you, or you get a shower idea, so you have to try it out real quick. So I tried it out real quick a while back, and so I'll be able to tilt this body upwards and then adjust it from there, fix it from there. But this would definitely be, main body will definitely be angled a little bit more upwards, which we can kind of do right now. Oop. Let me sure a mask. Just move it. Just see. Make sure nothing else moves. And we kind of tilt that forward. Move forward like that. And I could just add more feathers to kind of, you know, fix it more. Oh, there is. Yeah, there's. Let me check. There is something going on here. And make sure there's not, yep, symmetry. I mean, I wasn't even on that portion of the body yet, but nope. I was like earlier, I was like, it depends. Remember, I got the question on what I was gonna do for the posing, and it's pretty much what I kind of do. Is kind of form everything I need in separate parts. And then I move those separate parts around with the transpose set tool. And then I fix it from there. Sometimes I use the transpose master, and sometimes I just move things separately like this, using this method along with masking and all that stuff. I do masking for like the smaller things, like you saw me earlier with the foot here. I masked the top portion and then I kind of bent the foot. I do stuff like that. Transpose master just turns everything into a single mesh and then pulls it down to a low poly, so it doesn't you know, bog down your computer any, and it makes it easier to move stuff around. So it really just depends. I found that it's hit or miss, and it depends on what you're trying to move around sometimes, and how much of the fixing do you want to do. So I kind of do a mixture of both. It just depends on the model. Some models I use transpose master, some I just do this. I find this a lot more easier for me compared to transpose master, and I'd rather do it this way than the transpose master way, but sometimes this way doesn't always work out, so I do the transpose master, and sometimes transpose master doesn't work out, so I do this. We just got played by ear. I don't really have like a set way if I do it. I just play it by ear and what I think it'd be better for posing something. And in this case, I think having things in separate pieces and posing it this way would be a lot easier than transpose master. So I'm doing it this way. Could transpose master be easier for this one? I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I think I'm good for now. I am gonna make another save. This will be called pose, and then I'll continue on from pose whenever. I have like 3 different saves. I have like a base of this one that I'm working on right now, this one where I'm posing, just in case I find out something that I messed up on or something, I can put it back to the previous phase. So we have the pose that I'll be working on from this point forward. Then we have just this one where it's not posed or anything. And then we have this one. This is like before I added a lot of details. Oh yeah, that's a lot of not details there, not present. This is before I even made the body. Oh yeah, because I did the mouth. Because I was like trying to figure out if I wanted the mouth open or closed, so I made another save and I made, that's why it's called mouth. And then I opened up the mouth and everything like that, and I was like, huh, I like it, so I continued on from there. So I have a closed mouth version and an open mouth version. That's why there's not really much detail. I thought I did more on the body than anything else, but nope, it was just the face. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to go with an open or closed mouth. And in the end, I ended up going for the open mouth. Yeah, as you can tell. So I could technically bring in the other version, and then I can have, not the other version, but I can bring in the other head. I'm gonna have a open mouth and a closed mouth head. That'd be cool. So whenever I do like major changes and I'm experimenting, I usually make another save. And if I stick with it, then I'll save it. If I don't, then I'll just delete it and go back. But that's pretty much it for today. Tomorrow will be more posing. We're gonna pose the body. Obviously the tail's not gonna be this stiff. I'm definitely going to make this tail longer so that way it wraps around. Make it like curve, like it's gonna drop down and then maybe wrap this way. Yeah. So I'll have to make it longer to make it curve that way. And then maybe this two portion of the torso I might move. Because it is a little too stiff, but these are two separate parts, so I will be able to rotate a little bit to try to add a little bit more curve to it so it's not stiff. And then I'll also probably turn the body a little bit to try to angle it. You don't want everything to be just straight. You want some curves in there. What do they call it? CSI? Yeah. Some S curves and C curves, and you want to throw in some highs every now and then, straights, but want to kind of break it up a little bit, makes it look more natural. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I appreciate when they came out today. I'm gonna go take a shit for one and get ready for a workout and all that stuff. Make me something to eat. It's a whatchamacallit day, so I'm not really gonna work today, but I'm gonna chill, hang out with friends for today. So that's gonna be my day for Memorial Day. It's just chilling. But I do appreciate when you can today. Hope to see y'all again tomorrow. And we'll continue on with the posing. But I'm Nix, and I'll be signing out. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here.